there's a lot of liberal commentators that are being mad aggressive with Democrats who are willing to talk about tariffs with nuance. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. First of all, I do not like the Trump tariffs. I think across the board tariffs are bad. Look at my streams. I pretty much talk about it on every stream when I'm talking to MAGA people, that across the board tariffs are stupid. I have the position of the Biden administration that you can use some tariffs targeted, specific, to protect American industry and American workers. It'll benefit both the bosses and the workers. It's good. Targeted. Keyword. So for example, if your industry, say the American car industry, is not prepared for the influx of high quality Chinese EVs, and our best EV or most known EV is Tesla, so that goes to show you we are not at the highest tier of EV, then maybe we need to have some government interference to prevent the Chinese EVs from entering the market. This is something Biden literally did. That's why you can't really buy Chinese cars, because there's tariffs on Chinese made vehicles. Ideally, these tariffs can be removed when American EVs are better, right? But that tariff is not going to cause the end of the world. That tariff is not going to explode prices of all goods. It's going to make Chinese EVs cost more money. It's going to make higher import fees, but it's not going to blow up the global economy or the domestic economy or whatever. It's not going to ruin the lives of consumers or workers. It's going to protect American jobs. That is a good use of tariffs, and if you can't recognize that, that's on you. It's different than what Trump's doing. Trump is just going crazy with it. Trump is putting it on everything, backing out, then announcing new tariffs, then this, that, or the other. Today he just backed out, but he's keeping a ridiculously high tariff on all goods from China. That's gonna screw over Americans, and that's not good. I'm against that. But to call what Biden did a smaller iceberg, calling Trump the Titanic iceberg, calling what Biden did a smaller iceberg. Calling it an iceberg implies the ship is gonna sink, but Biden is not sinking the ship, or did not sink the ship. So when I see a House Democrat, I'm forgetting his name, but he was getting a lot of shit for giving a nuanced view. He's from Western Pennsylvania. He knows he has to appeal to workers. I don't blame him for giving a nuanced view on tariffs. Gretchen Whitmer, who's from Michigan, who succeeded in Michigan because she appealed to the workers of her state, and that Michigan is one of the few states in this country where the union base is pretty strong. There's a reason why she won, bruh. Now, she made a statement, and the House Democrat made a statement, pretty much saying what I did, saying what Biden's position is, that targeted intelligent tariffs are good, what Trump is doing is stupid. But you have these very radical and annoying liberals replying to them, being like, how dare you say this? You can't read the room. Don't say this. The iceberg analogy that I gave. But what these liberals are, just to be clear, are not like mainstream liberals, all right? They aren't like even the wine moms, and they certainly aren't the people going out and marching. These people are the commentary class, all right? These are the people that are very far away from working class issues because they make their money on the fucking media, okay? And these are free trade absolutists. These are free trade extremists, okay? They want free trade and free trade only. And even if you do something minimal, like what Biden literally did and succeeded in, because by the way, Biden brought back 800,000 new manufacturing jobs and historic high public and private investments into manufacturing. Biden was successful. Even if you're just doing that, which is what that House Democrat I'm talking about and what Gretchen Whitmer are talking about, they are attacking you like crazy because they don't believe in fair trade. They just want free trade and free trade only, and if you step out of lockstep with them, you are the enemy. But let me tell you something, in 2028, I don't give a fuck what anybody says, Gretchen Whitmer is still, after that speech she gave, you know, being nuanced on tariffs, she's still like my second choice for president. My number one is Tim Walz. But Gretchen Whitmer, still up there. And frankly, even higher because she gets the nuance and she pissed the perfect people off. Anyway, tariffs, again, I want to clarify before anybody accuses me of, oh, why are you giving Trump credit? I'm not giving Trump any credit, bro. I warned against his tariffs the whole time. I said they were stupid the whole time, bro. What I am saying is simply that Biden's tariffs were perfectly fine, effective, and they did their job. So we shouldn't be against that. We should be for that. We should be supporting that. Because when it comes to election time, I'm sorry, some coastal fucking self-described YIMBY in New York is not the target audience when we're trying to win an election, alright? It's the people that fucking lost their job in the Midwest. It's the people struggling. It's the people struggling across the nation, not just the Midwest. When you go to Arizona, when you go to Nevada, when you go to North Carolina, who are you talking to? You're talking to the workers. So you can bring up the fact that Trump's tariffs hurt them, but you can bring up, we're going to do whatever we can to help American workers. Whether, yes, it is targeted tariffs, which have worked under Biden. We're certainly going to invest in America, invest in our companies, invest in our workers, unlike what Trump's doing when he gets rid of the CHIPS Act and so on and so forth. We're going to invest in America. We're going to have to use some protections if we need to. We're going to do whatever we need to do to make sure that you can have a job, that you can have a future. And Donald Trump has done his best effort to destroy your future with stupid policies like across-the-board tariffs. Again, just to clarify for the libs, I do not support Trump's tariffs. I am not giving him credit. I'm giving Biden credit. I am just reiterating the mainstream Democratic position from 2020 to 2024. That's all. And if you're mad about that, I don't really care.